If you're thinking about moving to Colorado and possibly living here in the Denver metro area, today we're going to talk about some of the things that you probably want to know, which is 5 pros and cons. Thank you for stopping by. If this is the first time you've been to our channel, what we talk about here is what it's like living, working, eating, and playing in the great city and state of Denver, Colorado. I'm a mortgage lender. Gabe is a realtor. We also help you build your net worth, get you out of debt so you live a little bit less stress so you can really get out and enjoy all the great sunny days that Colorado has to offer. But let's jump right into the top 5 pros and cons for anybody that's living here in Denver or just like you considering moving here. Let's address the homeless problem. That's the biggest con, in my opinion, that a lot of people living here have.
It's always hard to see. It's in every city, and it's definitely here in Denver as well. One of the pros that the city is doing to help that out is they're providing shelters, homeless camps, showers, and bathrooms, trying to help these people get fed and get jobs back on their feet. And then number 2,
the weather is a huge con in one aspect, as well as a massive positive. So what's the big con of it?
The con is the wind. Right on the edge of the foothills, Denver will get a lot of wind. That's going to blow things around, maybe your trash cans, but we're always picking that up. The pro side of our weather is we get over 300 days of sunshine every year.
It's amazing.
So be sure to bring your sunglasses or pick up a new pair when you get here. If it snows, we'll have a couple snowstorms during the winter, just wait a couple days, it'll all melt out, and we'll be back to 50 degrees in the wintertime.
Be aware, though, one of the cons, if you are fair-skinned, you're going to have to slather yourself in...
You need that sunscreen.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll jump right into number 3, which definitely is traffic, right?
The traffic is tough. There's anywhere you go in the city, you're going to give yourself at least 20 minutes. It does give a lot of people, access to a lot of different things like the mountains. But on the other side of the traffic, we have a great RTD system, the light rail out to the airport, and the bike paths around Denver. The bike paths are great.
Yeah, Denver's in the top 5 for most bike-friendly cities in the United States, which is great. So a lot of people do get out, ride their bikes. One of the negatives with traffic, of course, is, in my personal opinion, a lot of people are distracted these days. Literally every time I'm out walking the dogs, I always see people on their phones. I'm sure it happens in every city. So, of course, when there's traffic usually is because of people being crowded on top of each other, right? So the number 4 con is Denver's really getting pretty crowded at this point.
If you talk to anyone that was born here, that's been here for a long time, they'll talk about how Denver's getting overcrowded. People are moving into the state. Hopefully you're one of them. Don't let that chase you away, but there are more people than there used to be.
I came from Chicago about a decade ago. Chicago is a much larger city, more expansive. If you're coming from Dallas or LA or Seattle, I mean, those are all large cities as well, where there's a lot of influx from California. So when there's a lot of people obviously in a localized area, there is a positive that we can actually extract from that, which is what?
Are the high quality jobs.
Yep, which does outpace the national average. So the likelihood of you watching this video, if you are moving here, you're probably relocating for a job, and it's very possible that you'll have a high quality job that you would be able to afford. Some of the other negatives here, which is the high cost of living when it comes to just the residential side of things. So rent is inflated as well as home prices are inflated compared to the national averages. So depending on where you're coming from, that could have a little bit of a sticker shock, right? Or you might find it very, very affordable depending on where you're coming from. Other places that are high rent like San Francisco, New York, Chicago, etc. You'll find that the prices here are probably right in line with what you want to spend. But the good thing is, kind of like the positive part of step 4, which was people that move here have higher salaries and are higher wage earners than the national average, which is great. Those people that are buying properties are still seeing that quality equity growth. They're building for the future. They're investing in themselves. They're investing in the roof over their head. This is a tourist state, of course. So, just imagine you don't have to go away on a ski trip. You can just do that on a random Tuesday, right? You'll have one less vacation that you have to pay for. If you do live here, we welcome you with open arms. And of course, if you made it this far, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. It helps the channel grow. We love it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, because like we said, we do videos each and every single week, and we'll love to see you on a fairly regular basis here.